First things first, Bitcoin ETFs have lost $870 million as crypto enters a bear market. Now, crypto has entered a bear market, or at least it looks like it's going to enter a bear market, despite the positive news that we were expecting just a month ago. And this goes on to show you over the short term, nobody really has a crystal ball. Nobody really knows what's going to happen over the short term. Over the long term, however, things look positive for crypto, AI, and your business if you are positioned correctly. So we'll talk about that. But let's look at the Bitcoin chart right now. And as you can see, this right here is the Bitcoin USD chart. And yeah, the headwinds are pretty obvious right here. Bitcoin topped out on October 4th at about $125,000 right there. And then, since then, it has been falling and has fallen to about $94,000 right now. This is actually surprising because the last time I checked, which was just a few hours ago, it was hovering at $98,000. So it appears to be in a bit of a free fall. And if you believe in the support and resistance or volume profiles, the next level of support, if it crashes beyond this level, is going to be somewhere around here, which is the $83,000 level. But if you scroll back down further beyond this obvious chart, because again, markets can go way further than you think they can. Prices can tank way harder, especially in crypto, than you think they can. And that is likely going to happen. We have serious support expected around the $60,000 to $70,000 range. So I would not be surprised if Bitcoin goes short term to this range or even further below. If you look at the weekly candles, which gives us more of an idea of what happened, and this was the bull run. This was the entirety of the bull run for this crypto season, right? It began somewhere around 2022, end of 2022, ran up for 3 years. Actually, that's not bad, and ran up from about $15,000, $16,000, let's say $16,000 roughly here, all the way to $125,000 here. Now, obviously, you would have no way of knowing that this would not continue its relentless march to $250,000 or $1 million even. What you do know for a fact that it appears to have turned down. Now, can it go down from here? Yes. Can it go back up from here? Yes. But that would depend more upon the macro headwinds or tailwinds, depending upon how the interest rates play out, depending upon how the federal balance sheet plays out, instead of just wild speculation from investors. So experts, as usual, know nothing, and I know nothing about the short term. I'm prepared for either situation, either contingency. If it turns down, so be it. If it turns back up, so be it. You cannot really predict short-term noise, if you will, compared to long-term signal.